What's going on, guys? John here from the Risen North. Welcome to our third vlog. On this episode, I talk about depression for fathers and men in general. I'm out at Canyon Creek in Hixon BC. Beautiful place to shoot. Let us know what you think. Hey guys, what's going on? It's John here for the Risen North. Just hang out here in Canyon Creek in Hixon BC. My main man Mose. I just wanted to hop on and talk about something that I think a lot of guys struggle with talking about, which is mental illness and depression. I'm a very happy, optimistic guy most of the time, but I've noticed over the last couple of years since becoming a father and a husband, just how difficult it is for me to communicate with my wife on things that are bothering me on a regular basis. I feel like, I have to hold it together and be strong for her and our daughter, and I can't, really talk about how I actually feel because I don't want to burden her. And it's caused a lot of animosity in our relationship, and it's something that, we're working on every day because we're not going to give up on our marriage. So I just want to encourage you guys, if that's something you struggle with, or any sort of stuff that you think there's a big stigma around. Like, one thing that's nice is it is 2019. You don't have to go it alone. You don't have to be, ashamed of the way that you feel. Mental illness has been something that's continued to rise over the last couple decades. Well, I think it's not that it's risen, but there's resources now. The stigma is starting to break down a bit, and honestly, just even making this video, it's helpful for me. Carrying those feelings inside, like if you got a buddy to talk to, you need counseling. There are people out there that care, and for just growth, and just we're all gonna have bad days, but it's how we deal with those bad days that are gonna prevent us from having more, and just stop them from perpetuating. I just want to encourage you. I mean, it's a weird world we live in right now with, I am a cisgendered, heterosexual white male, so according to what seems like, just a vocal minority, I think I'm supposed to be just the worst person in the world. We're just corrupt, and all we do is screw people over, which is frustrating. It's hard to... It's hard to deal with, but it's just like, I don't even know how to deal with that. Like, I understand a bit. I don't understand, what it's like to be, what's the word? Not demonized, but just oppressed. Like, I've never had to deal with racial oppression. I was born in '87, to a middle class family in small town central BC. So for me, like, the discrimination that I really dealt with was being an outsider but in a small town, and for me it was, the white people didn't like us because we weren't country folk from the village that I lived in, and it was just such a battle between First Nations and white people. It was ridiculous. But I just want to encourage guys, like, this will be up on the daddy blog. It's really difficult after you have a child. Your marriage is just, you got to continue to grow. It's difficult to look at the camera sometimes because you're just used to like bottling things up. For me, at least, I tend to not want to talk about how I'm feeling because, you know, my wife is dealing with our daughter, our dog, our cat, like all of which our daughter is the only one that is over a year old, aside from my wife in our house, 50% of the time, and you know she works her ass off to keep everything in order and stuff. And the last thing I want is to, you know, go and whine and complain to her about problems that I'm going through. But at the same time, you know, like that's what marriage is about. It's about supporting each other and loving each other. And by being open and vulnerable to her and with about my problems, it both like shines light on those problems so that they can be dealt with, and it also allows her a place of intimacy in our relationship that is very much needed for both of us. So yeah, I just wanted to encourage you in that and hope you have a great week. See you guys later. So thank you so much for watching our video. This is our cute little pup Mose that yeah, love the little guy. But yeah, thank you so much for watching our video. Really appreciate it. If you like what you saw, please like, subscribe, share. That's our beautiful family and friends, Lily and Deidre. Love those girls so much. This is my best man and my daughter. It's such a good time camping. But yeah, John Rawlings for the Risen North. Just want to say God bless. Have a good one. Love you guys. Bye.